Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Final Fantasy VFX's video, and we're going to be doing another foolproof clear, as you come to expect from me by now. So, you don't need much on Ling. You'll see I have a bunch of stuff on her, but that was because of from last time. You do need status. You need paralyzed and petrified immunity on everybody, or a way of preventing that. But you don't. I put Qual of the Wild on her. But otherwise, you don't need all this stuff. That's just from last. A lot of the stuff is just from last time. So Call of the Wild is good. If you have Philosopher's Stone Seeker, it's fine, but you don't need it. So really, Call of the Wild is really all you need. We're going to be using Maeve's base form. We have 300% stone and also 300% lightning resistance, but you don't need that much if you have in-battle buffs. Keep in mind though that the boss does do 300% or 200% in perils for lightning and earth, so if you can figure out a way of doing that. This is my build though, but like I said, you don't need it. You can do less and then have in battle buffs, which we'll be using anyways, just so you guys know. We're going to be using Run Wild, which is 100% earth resistance, which is going to be in our rotation. For Sage of Thunder Sakura, we have our EX1, and we have just a bunch of ways of filling her LB gauge, and also a bunch of ways of filling her Esper gauge. And Sky's base form doesn't need all this stuff, that's just from last time. The last Clash of Wills and this. The Brave Shift form is what actually matters. We have 300% low burst damage, we have 250% Stone Killer, we have 300% Machine Killer. Really good, actually, quite good. Louise doesn't nearly need anything in her base form. The Brave Shift form, I know she has these on, but we're doing a Fire in Peril, so it's fine. We can mix elements, and it makes it so we can hit the chain cap a little faster. She has 300% Stone Killer, 300% Machine Killer, very easy to do on Louise, of course. But she's not really going to be doing a lot of damage, it's just helping along. And then finally, you can replace Tiana for Yigni, but you're gonna have to use his non-elemental thing and get him done that way. So yeah, if you do have Tiana, this is my build. Not very good killers. Well, 290% machine killer is pretty good though. 290, that's okay, I guess. 150% stone killer. I mean, it's really hard to gear for killers. If it's not the ones that she has, it's really hard to build for killers. And this is the Esper lineup, and as you can see, it's level 99. No modifiers. Remember guys, I don't ever do modifiers for my foolproof clears, because then it would be a little not so foolproof anymore. But anyways, let's get into it. So on the first turn for Maeve, we're going to use Practice Lure, and we're going to use Hunting Call, and we're going to use Natural Protection. Louise is going to use Blithe Step, and she's also going to use Disarming Movement, and she's also going to use Transcendent Performance. Saga of Thunder is going to summon... No, she's not going to summon yet. You can just use True Thunderstone, that's all you need to use. Sky is going to triple cast, Grandest ability, and then Battering Winds and Brisk Tailwind. Louise is going to modify gear heavy Firepower, Diverse Arsenal, Power Boost, and also Incapacitate Target, which also helps in this, by the way, because if you're struggling with the physical damage for some reason, this 50% accuracy reduction actually is a pretty big deal against this boss for some reason. Maybe I'm just lucky. And on Tiana, we're going to use Trouble Brewing, Electric Yellow Concoction, and also Revitalizing Brew, and also Yellow Colored Remedy. Struggling to say a little bit, but we're good. So Maeve will take a little bit of damage, I believe, every now and then, but it's not a big deal. She's a big girl, she can take it. Yeah, not a big deal. So now is the damage turn. We're going to shift and summon Rama. On Maeve, we're going to use Hunting Call, Wild Guard, and also Run Wild. Shift on Ling, Blithe Step, Machine Killer, Mechanics Dance, and also Rallying Dance. Shift on Sky and get her LB ready. Shift on Louise, get her ready. 3 times disarming Iconic Blaster and also neutralizing Ionic Blaster. Shift on Tiana, and we're gonna cast 5 times, even if the little bit at the end is not gonna match up, it's still stack. We're looking for the stacking damage, guys. That's actually a lot better than my wow. Holy crap, that's way better than usual. I'm usually around like 70, 74%. That's really good. Variance is on my side, guys. That's all a little scary and all those attacks and everything, it doesn't matter. Shift on Ling. Glide Step. Crushing Twirl. And Transcendent Performance again. Maeve is going to use Natural Protection, Hunting Call, and Effective Strategy. And she's just going to, well, she can do the Lightning Imbue again. Sky is going to shift back. And just do the same thing in her base form again, those 3. And she's going to shift back. 2 times again, Ionic Fire Blaster. And we can do Heavy Firepower again. And do our Arsenal again. And we're just gonna pentacast this again. The lightning, so she can keep her stacks going. So as you can tell, she's taking damage, but it's not a big deal. Like, it's nothing. It's not like life-threatening. Shift on Ling again. Look at okay, Sky is good, so we don't need to use anything. We can use Blast Step in case we don't win on this turn. We're supposed to be able to win on this turn, but maybe we won't. Machine Killer again, and we just used for Refreshing Twirl again. I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much. Sure, we'll use our Brave Shift LB. My test run, actually, I didn't level up for LB, so I wasn't able to even do that, but now I can. So now we should be sure to get it, because that's a way bigger buff. That's a way bigger buff than I was using before, and I still got the win, so this should be fine. Plus our morale is really good right now. I'd be surprised if this wasn't enough. Yeah, that's enough. All right. So even with Yigni, I think it would be fine. If you guys want me to do a clear without Tiana, I could do that. But I think everybody else here is pretty reasonable to get. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. Unless you're like a complete new player, then I mean, not so reasonable. But all right, guys, that's it. That's my guide, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you, like always. Be sure to spread this around if you have any friends that are struggling with Clash of Wills and you're like, oh wow, this guy has a pretty good guide and all that kind of good stuff and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.